And welcome back, everybody, to WaffleBoard Breaks. This is our boxing up video for the December 28th, 2025 Reload Sunday. That is tomorrow. The auctions end. This is the last reload of the year. Of course, 16 jerseys going in. Brings us up to 40 total boxes for tomorrow. So just like that, we'll be down to 38 for Tuesday's first Facebook claim after the reload. So 40 boxes tomorrow. Some really cool jerseys going in. Some good names, some familiar names, some new styles. Really happy. I like this reload. I like most of the reloads, and this one's got obviously with 16 jerseys. There should be something for everybody. It's a fun batch. Some familiar names as well as some rare names you don't see very often. So it's kind of cool. So just to let you guys know. So without further ado, let's check out these jerseys in the bags. I'll be boxing them up, sealing them up, shuffling them up, numbering them up probably tomorrow. That way I'll completely forget where these boxes are after shuffling them a couple times. I like to be surprised just like you guys. It's been good so far. Obviously, we're down to just 24 boxes we have left. So 16 going in and make a total of 40. You guys, hit some pretty nice ones the last couple weeks here going in. There's still some huge names to be hitting those boxes. Can't wait to see the fights on eBay. Obviously, it would be a little bit lower totals, obviously, with 40 total boxes, but still there's going to be some serious battles for some of these jersey spots. So without further ado, here we go. 16 jerseys going in. First one we have is the multiple Stanley Cup champion for the New Jersey Devils, Mr. Devil himself, Ken Danico. It's a Frozen Pond COA. Ken Danico, longtime Devil defenseman, now current studio analyst, works play-by-play, I guess, with the Devils. Ken Danico, legend himself. Here we go. This is great defenseman for Calgary Flames and Toronto Maple Leafs. This is a Dion Phaneuf, AJ Sports COA. Dion Phaneuf, number 3 Reebok jersey. I like what the felt numbers, and that's why the autograph is a little interesting on the jersey, but that's obviously not going to feed like some of these black inks on these regular numbers. But Dion Phaneuf, very, very nice. Toronto Maple Leafs defenseman on the Reebok. Current Montreal Canadiens defenseman Noah Dobson on the Adidas New York Islanders. Real nice jersey. Noah Dobson, Fanatics COA. Noah Dobson obviously was traded at draft time to the Montreal Canadiens, where he's currently one of their top scoring defensemen as that team gets better and better. Here we go. We got a Reebok Minnesota Wild Thomas Vanek. Thomas Vanek, there we go. Gorgeous, beautiful SIG. It's one actually I submitted myself to JSA. There's our JSA COA and sticker. Very, very nice Minnesota Wilds Reebok jersey. You can check out the pictures on the Facebook page. Always liked Thomas Vanek when obviously he was in Buffalo and then moved on to Minnesota. Thomas Vanek. Here we go. Brady McNabb. This is a Vegas Golden Knights for everybody that doesn't have a Vegas in their collection. AJ Sports COA. Brady McNabb with sticker. Brady McNabb, gorgeous. That's the gray Vegas Golden Knights. You can see the tinge of the white and gold numbers. Okay. And, of course, we also need Seattle Kraken. There we go. Ryan Donato with the Seattle Kraken with the anchors on the sleeves. You see that? Seattle Kraken. There we go. COA, Fanatics, COA. Ryan Donato, white. Seattle Kraken jersey going in there. There we go. It's another legend himself. Rick Middleton started out as a Ranger, ended up with the Boston Bruins. The Ken Hodge trade, 448 goal inscription, 400 goals as a Boston Bruin, one of the favorites of the longtime Boston Bruins in the late 70s into the 80s. It's a framework COA. Don't see tons of Rick Middleton. Very, very nice. Getting that added in there. Boston Bruins, Rick Middleton. Okay. Current Vancouver Canucks star, Elias Pettersson. There we go. That's a Fanatics jersey with a Fanatics COA. Elias Pettersson, number 40. I said I had one of these exact same jersey from my PC. Went in months ago, and that was now the second one I came across. Had to grab that. Here's a guy we just had recently, but this is actually an Adidas Pro. Theo Fleury, and that's the alt retro style with the white C on the front. Theo Fleury, gorgeous big ink sig. That is the East Coast Sports COA sticker on that. Theo Fleury, Adidas Pro. See the fight strap right through the bag. Theo Fleury, we just had him in there in a Fanatics. Now he's in on an Adidas Pro. This directly from my PC. Like I said, a couple of these jerseys I added from my PC to get us up to the 16 total. Josh Morrissey, current superstar defenseman for the Winnipeg Jets. Josh Morrissey, Blue Ink Sig, AJ Sports COA. Josh Morrissey, number 44, gorgeous blue home Adidas Winnipeg Jets jersey. Josh Morrissey. There we go. Current Utah Mammoth, JJ Peterka. This is Adidas Pro Buffalo Sabres. He was just with them last year, after the year before. And obviously, JJ Peterka signed with Utah Mammoth, one of their first big acquisitions. Great. Still relatively young player. Put up good numbers for Utah. Very, very good player. And here we go. Stanley Cup champion Brendan Morrow. This is a Reebok. Love the Reebok jerseys. Love this era of the Stars. There it is. This is one I also submitted to JSA. Came back to me. Here's the sticker and the card and the silver ink sig. Brendan Morrow on the Reebok Dallas Stars jerseys. Okay, another one I also submitted. Came back to me. Saw this, had to get this out to JSA. This is a Lutch KHL Valerie Nichushkin, current star with the number one team in the NHL, Colorado Avalanche. There it is, Valerie Nichushkin. These are die submitted numbers, not stitched. So obviously, a nice, good white space. We got the Nichushkin auto, JSA card and sticker back from them. This is a Lutch. This is actually the way, obviously, when he was the 2 years he was playing there, obviously that's the KHL symbol in the Cyrillic alphabet. And the Chushkin, very, very nice. Got the ads all over it. Check out the pictures on the Facebook page. Real, real cool. Love that. Can't wait to see who hits that. Also, very, very nice. Where he spent the end of his career winning the Stanley Cup. Hall of Famer Mark Recchi on the Reebok Boston Bruins. There we go. It's got the nice sig. This is another one I submitted to JSA myself. Got the 2011 Cup champs and the gorgeous Mark Recchi cursive sig. Very, very nice. Sent that out myself to get COA'd. Mark Recchi knew for sure that was his sig. Was very happy to get that back, to get that to you guys. Get that boxed up. Another one straight out of my PC. Stanley Cup champion, Ryan Getzlaf. He was the captain at one point for the Anaheim Ducks. That's an AJ Sport COA. Ryan Getzlaf, big-time core to the Anaheim Ducks championship team. And was a Tampa Bay Lightning member. And then he was sent out to Seattle. Now he's back to being a Tampa Bay Lightning member, and this is a fantastic Adidas Reverse Retro 2.0 Yanni Gourde. There it is, Fanatics COA, Fanatics sticker, Yanni Gourde, black ink sig on the gorgeous two-tone Adidas Reverse Retro 2.0 Seattle Kraken. Great to get that in there. So there you go, 16 jerseys. Good names, good jerseys, good styles, new stuff. Teams you don't see tons of. Always nice to get Seattle as well as Vegas, and getting those into you guys. Obviously, the white light or the white Tampa or Islanders jersey is kind of cool. Love the Winnipeg and love the Toronto Maple Leafs jerseys. Great. Dallas Stars is awesome. And the KHL. It's just a great batch. So looking forward to seeing the battles on Sunday. We'll get the breaking. 2 of these possibly come out. We've been pretty good lately. Obviously, the last reload we hit a couple right off the batch. I don't know if we get 2 that Sunday, but I think we had at least 1. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Get to the bids. They're all live right now on eBay. Of course, the other 24 spots as well. So 40 spots to get your bids in. I'll be sealing these up in a short time and shuffle them up so I can forget where they are. And then probably early tomorrow, I'll come down or late tonight and I'll actually add numbers to the boxes. So looking forward to it. So hope you guys like it. It's a fun batch. Already well on my way to the next reload. I got about, I think, 10 or so. So we're getting there. Like I said, we got a good 4 weeks of breaking before we get to that point. Feels like I just did the reload video. It was only like 3 weeks ago. So it's good getting 16 in. Give us 4 weeks to enjoy the breaking before I have to get everything boxed up again. So thank you very much, everybody. Look forward to seeing you guys. Get your bids in on Sunday. It should be fun. Should be a fun reload. And good luck to everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. WaffleBoard Breaks is out.